So can I count on you? One last time?
All right, kid. Let's go do it. One last time.
Welcome back to my channel. This is day 49 of 50 Days of Drake. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I really hope that we're all, you know, getting so excited for the same thing. It's gonna be so awesome. And this is where it all began. This is.
Off the coast of Panama, where
I was always shocked when I go back to and I found out that Elena, you know, was the first person who speaks on this.
Who was buried at sea over 400 years ago.
But this is where it all begins. This is where we find out about Nate.
Are you sure you
A little misogynistic at the beginning.
Like that?
You make it sound so dirty.
Oh,
Besides,
you knew from the opening scene what kind of character Nate was going to be. Lovable rogue, you know.
history can't be wrong, you know.
He's arrogant, but not too arrogant where you don't like him. He's so likable. You know, you find out already that he is shady. Because they don't even have a permit to be here. She has no idea. She just believes everything he says, you know. And Elena's just like, you know, she's out for the story. She's just as focused and as obsessed with, you know, her, you know, career as Nate is, you know.
Hold it up.
No.
And if you know, it's amazing to see. It's still, this was in 2007, and it still looks amazing. I know this is the remastered version, and it is beautiful, but I don't care. 2007, 2016, it's still amazing. What they were able to do with the PlayStation 3 when this first came out, it's amazing. And this is where you find out, oh shit, some shit's about to go down.
The modern kind.
He, you know, he is.
At least not male prisoners.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You find out he is really shady.
Shouldn't we call the authorities?
And you know, when you first start to play, you're like, wow, you know, the gameplay is really good. You know, the third-person shooter is really fun to play, and you're already invested in the characters.
Do you know how to use one of these?
Yeah, it's like a camera. You just.
And I love how they make her immediately capable. Like, you know, she's not just some like dumb blonde who's there, you know, because she wants to be famous. You know, she is hardworking. She's smart. You know, she knows what she wants, and she's smart enough to go after it. And she's not giving up. She's tenacious, you know. And I immediately liked her character because, like I said, even though he kind of like gives her the slip here, she still, you know, she still finds them. She doesn't give up. She's smart and she's capable. And here's where we first see Sully. I love Sully so much.
I had everything under control until they blew up the boat.
Let me tell you something. Nolan North, I don't think it would, this series, this franchise would not have been the same if it wasn't for him. He's so amazing in this game. He gives the character life. He just makes us adore Nate. He makes us care about him. Look at Sully. He's that old silver fox. He's just so smooth, and you know he's like a little bit of a dirty old man, but it's like okay, because he's not that nasty, you know. He's just like old school, you know.
Well,
and this is before, you know, Elena was, you know, taken in under their wing and, you know, made one of them. But you knew that Nate had feelings for her from the beginning, which I think was cool because he probably knows better that he shouldn't have feelings for anybody, and he's trying to convince himself that he really doesn't.
Thanks for the loan, Mr. Drake.
But you know he does. He cares for her.
Look at that diary when we land.
Now this is right at the point where they're like, all right, it's just the two of us. You know, she's cool and everything, but she's not one of us, so we're not letting her in on this. And she gets her way in there because, you know, of the personality that she has. And Sully likes her too, which I think is great. I kind of felt like they were a team, even though they gave her the slip at the beginning. We knew she'd be back. I'm also going to be talking about, you know, the other characters in the game. We're going to, you know, especially Chloe, because I love Chloe. And I know a lot of my subscribers love Chloe too. Like, what's not to love? I think it's For You is one of my subscribers, and he's always like, you know, commenting. And I am with you, because Chloe is amazing. She's beautiful, and I kind of always thought that Nate would wind up with her when I saw her show up in Uncharted 2. And it's like this, you know, Archie comics, you know, like Veronica and like that kind of thing, like the two girls, like, you know, the kind of bad girl, you know, and the good girl. Who's he going to wind up with? I love that. I love that they did that. You know, that they also bring out different sides of Nate. You know, Elena, you know, she's more like, you know, she's the good girl, you know. She's trying to convince Nate, you know, that he should be doing the right thing. And Chloe is just such a badass. She's this beautiful badass. She is, you know, she is shady, but she's got a good heart. And you know she has a good heart. But she's like fighting it because she's just, you know, doesn't want to get attached. She wants to be free. She wants to do her own thing. And she wants to, you know, be successful in her own way, but, you know, not in the best ways possible like Elena does, you know. But we'll get more into Chloe later. And we'll get into Cutter, and we'll get into Harry Flynn, and we will get into more of, you know, the you know, the bad guys, you know, all the antagonists in this. The first one, I figure the first few in the series we talk about, like, we progress like from the first to the second to the third, but just to give you like a heads up, and we're gonna talk about everything. So, and my dogs are killing each other.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, she kind of knew that was gonna happen, but she was like, playing this game on Brutal, I mean, they weren't kidding. It is so tough to play. I haven't played it on Brutal.
I don't get it. According to this,
like I said, when it's different now that I have the channel, because now I'm like, you know, I play, and I love to play these games, but like, you know, to go back for all the trophies, which is what I love to do too. I love to get, you know, my trophies for these games. But, you know, going for these Brutal trophies right now, right before this game comes out, you know, I'll probably wait until the new Part 4, you know, is over and done with, and I've done like all my unboxing videos, and, you know, so look out for that too, because that's going to be great, because I'm going to go through everything with you guys. So, you know, this is something so special for me that I knew I was going to get everything that they put out. I knew they were going to put out like the PlayStation 4 with, like, you know, the Nathan Drake edition, so I was kind of planning for that. So I might have 2 PlayStations in my house. I don't know if I'll sell back my other one, but I'm definitely keeping the Nate Drake one. Oh god, yeah. And I love this when we find out, you know, Sully is like, he is you know, he's into some shady stuff. We don't really know, like, is he really a bad guy? Is he a good guy? You know, and the bad girls.
Yeah? Look who's talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
But like I said, this is,
I saw the way you were.
even though, you know, he's like, you know, he's in debt, and they're kind of doing this shady stuff, you know that they're deep down that they're good guys. So that is one thing. You immediately like them. They're likable characters. And I am like a treasure hound. Like when I'm playing these games, I love to find all the treasures. I like to find them on my own first before I go back and, like, you know, get all the trophies where, you know, I have to like search for everything. I try to, you know, see how many I can get. I don't know. What do you guys like? Do you guys like to go for the trophies? Do you like to just go through the gameplay, or do you like the multiplayer better for these games? I'm not a big multiplayer fan, but I have to say that when I played the multiplayer on the beta, you know, when it came out like a few weeks ago, by the time I was like, you know, towards the end, I was really liking it. You know, you just stop worrying about like being like the worst player, which, you know, I kind of am, but it's so much fun.
Yeah, it looks that way.
So let me know what you guys think. What is your favorite part about playing these games? Is it the trophies?
Unless what?
Is it the collectibles? Is it the multiplayer? Or are you just strictly, you're going for the story mode and that's it, But like I said, now this part with the boat was like, I mean, the detail for back then was just amazing. I mean, it's still gorgeous.
Check it out, huh?
Yeah, wait. Something about this feels kind of hinky.
I love it.
Hinky. You act like you've never seen a German U-boat.
I love
in the
how
jungle
they
before.
build the relationship between
being
Sully and
serious,
Nate,
Nate.
and
I tell you what, why don't you stay
even
here?
though
I'll check it out
we
myself.
spoilers,
I'll tell you
obviously,
if I run into any Nazis.
we know
Yeah,
that
right.
you do that. Sully gets shot
Wait.
in this
Hold
one
on to this
part.
for me, will ya?
And we at first playthrough, we don't
like I'm
know,
gonna have to do this the hard
we
way.
thought he died, and Nate kind of like, you see how upset he was when he died. And so you knew it was like a big blow for him, but we really didn't know the extent of their relationship in this first one. And I love how in the second one and the third one, we just see how their relationship grows, and it's just amazing. And I'll get into later on, like with the enemies in this game, which still to this day creep me out, and I can't.
Where'd you get this?
I still get creeped out. I think that this is where it started, where they might have, it kind of freaked me out the way that the clickers, freak me out. If you've played The Last of Us, you know what I'm talking about. Also, if you notice, like I'm going through the cutscenes, I just wanted you to see, the length of the cutscenes are, remarkably shorter than from what they are in the later games, from the first to the second, from the second to the third. I think it's like almost 3.5 hours of cutscenes, in the third one. And this, I think, is only like an hour and a half. I mean, don't quote me on that. But I remember it being like,
Ripped to shreds, actually.
remarkably shorter
What a way
than
to
it
go.
was in the games later on.
Check his wallet.
Check his wallet.
You're all hearts, Sully.
But, so this is where we just get to know Need, and we get the feel for him. We get a feel for the gameplay. What was your favorite moment from this first one? There's so much from this franchise that I love, but leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys, what your favorite part from the first one was. And I want you to leave me some topics. Let me know what you want me to talk about. We've got a lot of days. Unfortunately, there's 49 days
You're not gonna
left.
believe this.
I
think I found our
and I'm
missing
hoping
page.
that they go quickly, because
Looks
I
like
can't
Drake
wait
and
to
our
play
German
this, the
pals were
fourth
after
one.
the
It's going to
same
be
treasure.
so amazing.
I've got the map that's gonna lead
So
us right to it.
leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to talk about. Maybe what your fan theories are, like knowing the outcome of the first, second, and the third, and so far what we know about the fourth coming up.
Sully?
What do
You
you
there?
think? What do you think surprises that Naughty
Sullivan.
Dog's gonna have for us? What do you think they're gonna, blow us away with when we play this game? In like, in your theories, what could it possibly be? I feel like anything goes with Naughty Dog, because they are just great at pulling the rug out from under us. So, oh, and this is where we meet our villain.
Hey. Friends of yours, Sully?
I'm Gabriel Roman.
Yeah, I know who you are, asshole.
Gabriel Roman.
Manners, young man. This is just
Insane,
business.
rich
Get over there.
trophy hunter,
Easy.
Put your hands up.
Hi, they're up.
megalomaniac.
See, your friend owes me money, Mr. Drake.
Oh,
A lot of money. So when
Oh,
you told
Sully.
me that you two were onto something big, the find
all
of a
right. Well, I'm gonna
lifetime,
end this here.
he said.
This is the end of day 49.
But he's made
We'll
grand
go
promises
into more depth
before,
on
haven't you, Victor?
for more Uncharted
Here
1
we are again.
the next few days.
Another
We'll break it down.
errand.
We'll go by the cutscenes, and we'll talk about what's happening. Specific topics, anything else you want to talk about for Uncharted 1 or 2 or 3, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and we will talk about it. And I'll give you a shout out. I'll let you know who who asked me the question, and I'm just so excited to hear what you guys think. And tell me what your first experience was when you first played this game. How old you were, and did you immediately love it? Was it something completely different? Were you hooked from day one? Because I know I was hooked from from the first time I played this. So and I have been ever since. So
For now.
I hope you guys enjoy this series, and
In case
let's
you
just
need a reminder.
just remember it'll be here before we know it. So I'm just excited to play it and go through it and share it with you guys. So thanks for sharing this with me, because this is going to be the last time we're going to be able to do this, you know, really think about it and talk about it where it's no one knows what's going to happen, because the night it comes out, it's going to be all over, you know. So this is all we have left. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you are enjoying this series. I'll be back with other gameplay videos too as well. So watch tomorrow, because we'll have part 48 coming up. And keep leaving me comments. Let me know what you think, and we'll talk about it, okay? Thanks guys.